Dr. Benson Bana, Tanzanian High Commissioner to Nigeria, says effective teaching and learning of Kiswahili language will breed language barrier and create bond among AU countries. Bana gave the advice in his address at the inaugural ceremony of the Kiswahili Club 2 Kiswahili Capacity Building Program for Voice of Nigeria VON members of staff in Abuja. The envoy described Kiswahili language as a veritable tool not just for communication but also as instrument that could boost diplomatic relations. He further reassured of the mission's efforts to encourage effective teaching and learning of Kiswahili to meet the yearning of interested learners.
The event we are about to launch today has got to do with cultural diplomacy. Tanzania is home of Kiswahili. And when I traveled to the north of Nigeria, some of the words, the cultural patterns, the behavioral patterns, you note in the north, Kano, Kaduna, Zamfara, Katsina, Yobe, Maiduguri, they don't differ significantly from the Swahili culture. Taking Swahili as a language which is a vehicle for culture transmission. Kiswahili is now the language of the African Union. Kiswahili to us has been the language of the liberation struggles. Tanzania has been a source of political inspiration through Kiswahili as a vehicle for cultural interchange and a tool for bringing together people who struggled for the liberation of African countries, especially the southern part, who are still under yoke of colonialism and apathy. So, for us, at the Tanzania High Commission, we will do whatever it takes to make sure that we deliver the intents of the Voice of Nigeria management and staff. We will make sure that at the end of it, Voice of Nigeria as staff who are competent to read the news in Kiswahili, to develop programs in Kiswahili. For us, I believe it can be done. Where there is a will, there is also a way. We will do it with the grace of God.
The Director General of VON, Mr. Osita Okechukwu, expressed appreciation to the envoy for fulfilling his promise to deepen Kiswahili presentation in VON. He promised to leave no stone unturned to achieve targets through constant capacity building of members of staff of the organization, uphold tenets of cultural diplomacy, and promote Kiswahili language in the organization's media programs.
We're thanking you because a lot of people have made some promises in the past and it was never fulfilled. For you and my colleague, Ayub, Voice of Nigeria will remain eternally grateful. We are broadcasting in 8 languages. We started on the home front, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa. We also did not forget our African brothers. That's where Swahili comes in. Also, broadcasting full day. But why Swahili is important to us is that every continent of the world has one dominant or pan language. I think that is the position Swahili is taking today in Africa. So we're immensely grateful because by the time you finish the training this week, it means in the next few years, Voice of Nigeria will not lack the presenters of Swahili variant.